Hello guys, and welcome back to the fourth part of our Winter Snow Saga special podcast. This part will cover all of your burning questions, so stick around. This is HORSIN Around. Let's do a couple of layer questions. Some quick answers. These are some questions that I have collected through my Instagram story, where I asked you listeners to come in with your biggest and best questions for our winter updates this year. So the first one I think is directed to Lisa. Can our horses be sick?
Our horses in Star Stable or a horse in general?
Our horses in Star Stable, can they be sick?
No.
No. Will there be more horses?
Maybe.
Maybe. Will our horses get red Santa's hats? Ever?
Oh, that is a little bit hard with the technicalities. Because we can't add unique meshes. Because if we do a unique mesh to one horse, the players, they expect us to do it for all horses, and that is what is time consuming, sadly.
Right.
But I mean, it could be looked into maybe.
Oh no, you just stepped in it.
You just stepped in it. Will there be more activities this year than last year?
Yes.
That's a good and quick question. No, I meant. Will there be a double Star Coins weekend?
Where's
Guys,
Hampus?
Yeah, where's Hampus? Guys, you'll see it on our social media. You know this. Will there be gifts?
Yes.
Yes. Will Dark Rider Shiko be a part of it? Because of the toy theme.
Oh. That's
No. That is another topic altogether.
Yeah.
That I don't know if we want to take it right now, but the fourth Dark Rider is restyled.
Yeah.
She has a totally different name.
Yeah.
And I think if you listen to the last podcast, you may remember that I told you if I could say one word about her, it would be chaos.
Yes.
So she will come out and play sometime this year.
Yeah.
I don't mean this year. I mean
the upcoming year.
Upcoming year,
Yeah.
yes.
When we have a little bit more time to introduce her properly.
She will be introduced properly soon.
Will snow be a permanent feature to turn off and on in a game? Or just during winter?
Winter.
Good short answer. Can we expect any new features in this year's winter event?
Yes.
Kind of the same question that we had prior. But that's good that we had several, and we know many people are interested in that. I'd love to hear how you approach the snow and Jorvik problem from a technical perspective. We kind of covered that, which was great when Jane was still here. Is it true that the snow in Jorvik will be deeper this time?
Yes.
This is an interesting one. How has the community response to Halloween affected the winter festival, if at all? Yes.
Yes, exactly.
I can say from my point of view, because I was at that point also a little bit involved with like making outfits and stuff. We've looked a lot on how you perceived Halloween, what you liked, what you didn't like, from a design point of view when it comes to concepts and colors and the vibe we're going for with clothes. We brought with us that you guys like that we were looking into the current styles in the outside world and making clothes that are more aligned with what the fashion is like right now. So that is something that I know that we have brought with us, but I can't answer for gameplay.
I can answer from my perspective, and this is Anne. I did not work on the Halloween. I was working on main quest at the time. So it was nice being able to come in and work on winter so that there was a writer actually present working on the narrative wrapper. And I also had access to a contract writer who was able to help with some of the work. So we did have some dedicated writing staff for this festival. And I think that did help with keeping some of the logical narrative aspect. I know that everybody on the team really took into consideration the feedback.
I mean, we always do.
Yeah. And sometimes, it stings. People get sad, and they want to do better.
Yeah.
And I can't answer how the work is fixed technically, but I know that they try. And the only reason I can't answer it is because I don't understand all of that part, but I'm in meetings sometimes where I'm watching people try to fix it.
Yeah.
And so, like, how does the economy get fixed and so forth? I know that they're working on it.
Yeah.
I can't explain to you how, but I know that they are trying. So, like, when they're setting stats and fixing the giveaways and the bonuses and stuff like that, they are taking into consideration every piece of feedback that the community, happiness experts and all of that are bringing in. There are reports every week on the community sentiment and everything.
Yes.
And so all of that was taken into consideration while this festival was being built.
And this is something that I think is good to mention also. This is something that we have always been doing. When I started here, I've been working pretty much throughout the entire social media spectrum. We've always been looking what people write online, not just on our channels, but what they're posting on their own, things they like, things they don't like. We try to bring it back to the team. We are actively trying with every release that we have. We are actively trying to figure out what you liked, what you didn't like, and then replicate what you did like so that you will enjoy the gameplay more and not mess up again like we did previously if we did. So the short answer is yes, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
But it was a very good question. We have a question now, since the snow is finally happening on Jorvik again, they're asking how long did it actually take to make it happen?
I guess 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least. I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah, we've also been going through like a lot of changes in the game, and as we've mentioned previously on the podcast, that we have a smaller team than you'd expect. So, and we're unlike most games, all games, we have releases every single week, which is kind of unique for us. So we're constantly working on something. With that being said, it's not always the things that sounds fun, like snow, that are the things that we can prioritize. Sometimes there are other things that we have to, for example, build to make the snow even possible first. So it's been a long process.
A lot of people involved.
Yeah, and then sometimes like maybe we want to make snow, but we also wanted to update all the Soul Riders and the Dark Riders. So then we wanted maybe to focus on everything that comes along with that, because it's not just like making the models and animating them. They're also like everything needs to be switched out in the game. Are they going to have other particle effects? There's a lot.
We had a short time solution, and that was the Winter Village.
Yeah.
And that was because we, in the studio, a couple of years ago, we really wanted the players to experience snow. We wanted to experience snow ourselves in Jorvik.
Yeah.
But then the Winter Village was the only technical solution. But now, this year, 2022, finally, snow is happening on the entire Jorvik, and we're so happy for that.
So exciting! What's going to be in the calendar this year? A lot of fun things. Go open it.
Magic.
Witchcraft! What are you most excited about for the future updates? So I'm guessing future updates as in winter.
Not next year, 2023.
No, I'm thinking because these are winter specific. So what in the whole festival is like what's the nugget that makes you the most like, yes, this is going to be so exciting?
Seeing Scott.
See? Scott?
A tie between the magical horses and Snowball. In the snow. So
Yes, so I have to say, taking Snowball on my magical horse to do a quest with Scott. That's
perfect.
Yeah.
That's it, guys.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you so much for joining me and talking about everything
Thank
and
you.
anything. Now Inez is waving and she thinks I'm talking too much. Do you guys think I'm talking too much? Let me know on my social media. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you in the next podcast. Goodbye.
Bye.